Hello, teachers. My name is Dominic. I believe many of you have met me or know who I am. In any case, I've been hired by Mr. Yang to assist him in different areas within the company. And one of the things he's tasked me with is the preparation of some training material and how to navigate yourself through the program. And for the most part, I would have to believe that many of you, if not all of you, have a pretty good handle on it. But in any case, he's going to begin using the newspaper function with more of the students. From what I understand, more of the students are interested in signing up for this feature. So basically, we're just going to go a quick review of the newspaper function. So normally you would begin on the student information page. For each and every student that you have, page is going to be more or less similar to this one. And basically you just come down to this newspaper function. But before you can begin that, you have to determine whether or not that the student is in fact eligible to use it. Because like the other books, they're still available even if the student is not eligible. Alright, all the stuff is loaded. It's up to us to make sure that we're using the correct material. So in this case, in this student's case, it's the newspaper resource, okay, study material is not available for this student. They're limited to the APIC2, the APIC 2. Okay, so in this student's case, you wouldn't be able to use the newspaper with this student until the student does in fact sign up. And also, you would have to remind the student that the student needs to log into their side of this program, which is this side over here. Okay, they have to log into the plcenter.co.kr. Okay, and they would obviously have to log in with their ID and password. Okay, each of you know the student's ID, and it's up to the student to recall the password if they have in fact changed it. So basically, you have to make sure that the student also logs in on their side of the program. If they don't do that, they're not going to be able to see the paper either. Okay, so it's important just to remind them. So back to our side of it, okay, and here we are, back on the student information page. All right, we've determined that this student isn't eligible, but if they were, it would be there, okay. And I believe the newspaper is going to be right here, okay. So you would see newspaper junior, newspaper kid, or newspaper senior in the available member book list. All right, so like I said earlier, the material is still present even though they're not eligible. So let's just go ahead and run through it. So we're going to click on the newspaper tab, and it's going to load the next page. It's going to be a pop-up. All right, I'm going to drag this down into my screen capture software so we can get a better look at it. It's a little bit large, and I'm going to have a little hard time. Let me see if I can bring it down to 100. There we go. All right, so we got it inside the software. It's a little extending, but that's okay. All right, so in any case, we have three tabs up top. All right, you have the kid tab, junior tab, and senior tab. It's going to be between you and the student, or you as the teacher, to decide what's the appropriate skill level. All right, not necessarily age, I would think, but the skill level of the student, and based on that decide which tab to use up here. Because obviously, I know some children 15 years old, they're more advanced than other children 15 years old. So it's up to you to make that call, because some started speaking English when they were 10 and some started when they were 5. So you know that, I know that. So you'll figure it out, and you'll decide what's best for the particular student. All right. So as of right now, the only one that's functioning until sometime in the middle of August, maybe early August, is the kid newspaper. The junior newspaper and the senior newspaper are currently not functioning. So in any case, we'll stay with the kid for now. And we're going to click, it's going to default down here to the date. So it's actually defaulting till July. Up here it's the year and the month and the day. So it's defaulting to the 22nd because it's the 22nd in Korea. But for us it's the 21st, so I'm going to click on the 21st. And recall that we are on the kid tab. You look here, it says the headline news down here on the spiral notebook section. So this newspaper is going to be about fun movies. So we're on the kid tab. The date is the 21st, and now we're going to view the newspaper. It takes a moment for it to load, and once it loads, I can enlarge this tab here. And like we said, the headline, the title of the newspaper is in fact Fun Movies. Now you can see mine loads at 160%, so you can reduce and enlarge as you feel necessary for yourself. Okay, it's a 2-page document, and it's a newspaper article. Okay, obviously dressed up with some color and a few other things, and it's just a basic discussion. You can read it to the student can read it to you, recall questions, however you feel that the material will help you with the instruction of the student. So it's just one additional feature that is in fact available to you to help you along in your course material and your training. If anyone has any questions about this material, feel free to give me a call, email, Skype, however you would like to reach me. And just to show you that in fact that the other tabs are now functioning, I'll go ahead and click on the junior, and you can basically select any date you like. We'll stay with the 21st. And for the junior level, the headline news is Prince of Persia on big screen. So we'll click on the view, and it's going to launch the other window, and unfortunately it's just not going to be available. Okay, you're going to get down here, you're going to get the 404. All right. Eventually, like I said, give or take the middle of August, hopefully a little sooner, it just depends. It'll be the material will be available for students that do in fact sign up for it. So just keep that in mind. It's just one extra training resource that you have available to yourself. Okay, and don't let me confuse you with this little screen thing I've got going on here, but in essence it's relatively simple to access the material. So like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to call me, feel free to email, Skype, however you want to reach me, that'll be fine. Okay, well that's it. Thank you, and everybody take care.